I was working from home one day last month when a woman knocked at my door. She seemed really friendly and said she worked for a heating company. She asked if I was aware that I might be eligible to receive a free boiler replacement through a government scheme. I wasn't familiar with the scheme, but she told me some more about it and said that it had been extended due to the pandemic. She asked if I would like an engineer to come out to assess my boiler to find out whether I could get a free upgrade. I agreed, and about 10 minutes after she left, a man called to arrange an appointment. The next day, two men arrived, both wearing lanyards with the name of the heating company and fleeces with a boiler logo. They checked my boiler and told me that, since it was over 10 years old, I would be eligible for a free replacement under the government scheme. He phoned his office to confirm and then told me that to receive the free boiler, I'd need to take out a 10-year insurance and maintenance contract with his company at a cost of £3,000. He said that they'd had a lot of interest in the scheme and that he wanted to get my new boiler installation booked in straight away. He told me I'd have to pay a £200 deposit to secure an appointment. At that point, I asked if he could give me any leaflets or point me towards any more information about the government scheme and how the funding worked. I also wanted some paperwork with details about the contract he had mentioned. The men said they didn't have any leaflets with them, but gave me a form which stated they had carried out a survey and provided a quotation. The form didn't mention anything about my cancellation rights, and one of the men told me that, once I paid a deposit, it could not be refunded and the contract could not be cancelled. I didn't feel comfortable paying £200 on the spot, as I didn't feel that I had had enough information about the scheme they had mentioned. I told the men I'd need to take some time to do my own research and speak to my wife before making a decision. They said that, if I didn't confirm the booking there and then, I'd have to pay an extra £60 for them to return at a later date. I didn't like the way they were trying to pressure me, so told them again that I'd have to think about it and asked them to leave. Later that evening, I checked the paperwork they had left me. They had used the gas safe logo, but when I checked the gas safe register, their company was not on it. I tried to find out more about the government scheme they had mentioned too, but they hadn't given me any details, so it was hard to know where to look. I remembered hearing about Homeowners Scotland from a colleague and onto their website where I discovered a funding finder tool. I was able to enter my postcode and get a list of all funding options for energy efficiency measures in my area. I was so glad that I hadn't paid the cold callers a deposit or agreed to any further visits. I contacted some of my neighbours and warned them not to deal with the company if they knocked on their doors.